All right, welcome in, everybody. We are playing The Room 4. We are finally on the last game that I own. I do not own the VR one. Now, this is my favorite game in the series. I love it a lot. I've played it many times over. I have not played it recently, so we're going to see if I can remember literally anything about it. We are also going to go after the radio Easter eggs when we get to that point in the game. You'll know when we get there because I'll tell you about it really excitedly. This game follows a different protagonist than the first three games did. Those first three games were following along with a friend of AS. We will find out more about our protagonist as we go, but this is a different person than the first three games. Just so you're all aware. I've searched every room in the house but this attic. I won't get much further in the dark. I think it's broken. I'll need the screwdriver from my case. Open! Once again, these games were all originally just made for mobile and stuff. So that's why you see all this clicking, dragging, twirling, all of that. Originally, you would have interacted with that on your phone. My notebook holds all the information I was given for this assignment. I do. Notorious engineer dismissed from the Royal Institute. Mr. Edward Lockwood provokes fury of the Royal Institute. That's him there. This is the subject profile. I'm not going to read through all of it. The important things to know are that he's a scienceman. He's married to Abigail Waldegrave. And she's very fancy and rich. Troubled Waldegrave Manor, of course. She inherited. But the things that she inherited were not, in fact, super de-duper wealthy. Like, it was one of those land-rich situations. This is the house. These are our notes. Our protagonist notes. Collector report, 1st November. Mr. Lockwood's reports to my employers have ceased. Probable interference by his wife. Current whereabouts unknown. 12th November. Police search of Waldegrave Manor yields nothing. These matters are far beyond their understanding. 14th November. My employers insist the sample remains within Waldegrave Manor. By now, its effects will be unmistakable to a trained eye. Find the trail, follow it to the source. And we're out of book pages. That's the screwdriver. Now, it's not going to let me look at that case in the way that I want to. Oh yeah, we have to be scared. Oh no! A scary man. What was that? I need a better look. If we could keep this screwdriver... Alright. Lefty-loosey, that would require me to know left from right. Which I do not always. Clunk. Fixed it. Yep, body's gone. Those were tentacles. That's dangerous. Sketchy indeed. A dollhouse? Something isn't right. No, that's upside down. Can I... Yeah, that's the ticket. That's a really good dollhouse. Ah, we know this from before. We know this from all the other games. The surface looks unusual. I'll need something else from my case. Now, you may wonder why I'm not giving our protagonist a light received pronunciation style accent, and the reason for that is because, though I don't think he's necessarily American, I don't think he needs received pronunciation either. That would imply a level of sociable behavior that I don't think that he has. I'll need to open this for it to be of any use. That's it. Where's the little... There's the doohickey. As usual, we just have the lens. Well, I say as usual. Now we look at things to prove that the lens does things. Break the seal, find the null. You got it. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden. I should use the eyepiece to examine the dollhouse. Just in case we've never played the video game before, that's what we're doing. Whoop. What's this? Ooh. We're fixing the hall. In we go. So if you remember from the last couple of games, we did this thing where we would go inside a place and not... and, mess around with stuff inside because the lens let us do that. Well, that's happening again, only this time more. Way more. We can tap on the walls. There we go. So the entirety of this is tapping on the walls and going inside this. And you can kind of see it from here, but like that's the outside. We are actually inside the dollhouse, more or less. Technically, I suppose it's just our consciousness that's in here. Anyway, that book is emitting black smoke, which is surely a thing that books are normally wont to do. Yep, definitely a thing books should do. This is definitely fine. This is etiquette for husband and wife. This is normal for books. They are unloading apparatus by the cartload, and I see my husband transform into a wide-eyed child. He hasn't been this animated since he left the Royal Institute. The men work in silence and stand awkwardly in my presence, heads down, silent. They will not hold my gaze. They look so desperate. I move aside, stay out of their way. Why are certain men so threatened by women of intelligence? They will warm to me as they come to know me, I am sure. The main thing is that Edward is working again. That's Abigail's diary. It seems the books in the dollhouse hold more than their covers suggest. Yes, thank you. I suspect they will be key to uncovering what happened here. Yep, that's Abigail's diary once again. Alright, we got lots of things we can spin on this. Let's start spinning things. I love spinning things. We'll deal with that in a second. I lied, we'll deal with that right now. Is it good? Is it in position? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Brass mechanical coin, if that is your real name, in you go. Aw, yeah. Oh, the other way. There we go. Nice. A family crest. This looks like it belongs on the dollhouse, and it does. There's a couple of other things I want to take a look at while I'm in here, though. Always gotta look with your special eyes. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, I know what that is. We don't need that yet, but I know exactly what that's for. We are gonna need that much, much later. Swoop. So, the object of this game is to of this room game is that we're trying to find the null. Unlike the room 3, we are confined to this singular room. The seal! The null must lie beyond. Can I go in? And we spend all our time working on this dollhouse. So, honestly, I think it brings the best parts of the room games together, where there are technically multiple rooms, but there is also, like, there isn't that annoying moving around all the time the way you had to in the room 3, with the HUD and all that. Okay. Fix that. Click. I said HUD. I meant hub. The thing that actually you move around. Oh, this game also has a really interesting way of telling you when you're done with an area, which delights me terribly. You'll see, you'll see. Oh, oops, I didn't turn it far enough. There we go. Got distracted by the wrong curve. Anyway, we're not quite done with this room yet, but you'll see what happens when we are. Oh, it's this game. Oh. Oh, would you kindly? Thank you. Oh yeah, this one. And then like that, like that, like that. I didn't need to click that switch. That's fine, I'm not a speedrunner. Alright. A strange artifact. In every room there is a strange artifact for us to find, and once we find it, we are told, in no uncertain terms, that we are done with this room and we don't go back to it. Anyway, we're done with that room. We fixed it! And we don't go back there. Nope. We surely do not. Anyway, it's that one. Foyer complete. I have found the seal my employer spoke of. It is weakened, but far from broken. I'm clearly on the path to finding the null element. So you'll remember from the third game that the null element can be jammed into stuff. That artifact I picked up. I think I should take a closer look at it. We should. So you'll remember that the artifact can be that the null can be jammed into things. That's how the Great Khan, the magician, was doing things. You'll also remember that people's souls are what fuel the null. At least a little. Whee! It's a swan. Goes over here. Bloop. And I know what you're thinking. Man, there's a lot of, oh, there it is. There's a lot of get thing to get another thing. And that's true. There is. But what point-and-click game wouldn't be get thing to get other thing? I mean, come on now. That's just point-and-clicks. I love this game. Now we can go all around the house, which means we can use that gate that we got. There's lots of puzzles around here that we can't do yet. The gate goes here, though. Oh, I remember this puzzle. I remember being annoyed with this puzzle. Okay. So we need to make it match. So we need these up and down. We need this pointing down, which is always what I forget. And we need these two diagonal as they are. The thing about that is we can't turn this unless we turn these all inwards first. And that's the hard part of this one. Now we go and point these back towards the outside, this one up, and this one down. Almost every time I forget to turn the middle. And that's what gets me, like, basically every time. Alright, in we go. Remember those symbols? We're going to need those symbols later, and I'm going to forget them immediately. Oh, the game does kind of do an okay job of remembering them for me. Alright, let's look with our special eyes. What do we see? Ah, the desk. I guess we're going there first. Because we can't do anything with any of this. I lied. We're going here. There's an arrow pointing at it. That means it's for me. A medallion with 4 holes. Okay. Nope, we can't open that. Oh, yeah, right. I remember how to open that. Okay. Let's check out over here. Seed. Sprout. Tree. That is the order those things become things in. Oh ho! I'm gonna check something up here. Oh yeah, we don't know anything about any of that. Okay. Weird stuff. Well. There we go. Ah, it's marked, look. That marble's still there? This mark means it controls the drawers somehow. But how? Oh, I see it. A fire steel. We're gonna leave that like that. Then we're gonna go investigate this, whatever it's up to. Hey, remember how we have a medallion with 4 holes? Well, those 4 pegs look awfully convenient. And weren't they convenient? A shaped metal piece. Got a cross into it. Oh. That's where I would go if I were a shaped metal piece with a cross in it. Once again, a screwdriver could have solved that problem. If only we'd had some kind of screwdriver or something. Actually, I'm willing to forgive it at least a little on that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's that one. This one's a gosh darn mess. That's that. There we go. There's a button on the side. I want to press it. I long to press it. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, handy that we have this crank here. Okay, now it's time to get these things where they belong. That does not actually belong there, but don't you worry. We're not trying to do this in the shortest number of moves. There we go. Well! We're still missing one. Let's see it on the door. Ah, huh. Something belongs there. Oh, I think it's an inkwell that belongs there. I don't think we can do much with this yet. Yeah, there's something missing here. We'll come back! Don't worry, this well has to go somewhere, and where it goes is right here, where the well goes. There we go. Don't need doors where we're going. Okay, we're back again. Alright, there. A book! Once again. Leaking smoke. This is totally normal. Everyday recipes! Aw, Mrs. Fawcett's everyday recipes. Amazing. Okay, so these are Abby's notes, Abigail's notes, and these are her husband's, Edward's. My wife calls, her voice rising up from the hall. Is it today? So soon? My mouth hangs limp as I watch my humble study transformed. There are entire faculties less well equipped. Some of the machinery I can barely name. I remember to smile, remember to breathe. The target of my research is a curious thing, some newly discovered element, the properties of which are ill understood, so rare, so valuable. I catch Abigail beaming and my heart lifts. For once I can give her everything, but I must keep her from these people. The circle is not to be trifled with, and my wife is a curious woman. Yep. Well, that's surely a man who we want to... Alright. Who we want to keep an eye on. Yoink! That's mine. Oh, hey, a bottle. Let's just reach down... There's something down there, but I can't reach it. Well! I sense we're going to fill that grate up with water. I sense it in my heart. Well, this guy won't open. We'll come back around to that again. Ha! Door's open. Oh, hello. I remember this puzzle. Yeah. Actually really liked this puzzle. Because I thought it was interesting and, like, just generally well done. Like, it's not... Oh, groundbreaking or anything, but I liked it. Alright, there we go. Now we can open this. That will get us this thing. which we don't know what to do with yet. It's a small wheel. We can't open the other one because we don't have a handle for it. Ooh, I want whatever's in there. Oh, well, we have the matching handle for this. Oh, yes, I know what this is. Gotta look with my special eyes. Circle, triangle, or circle, line, triangle. Hemlo. A wing nut. Ha. Can I just... Yeah! Okay, now with my special eyes. We want to go triangle, line. Okay. And there's that inkwell we've been needing. Helpful. I'd normally investigate more, but I already know that there's nothing in there that we can do. We will probably whip right through this game because I am not a speedrunner, but I've played this game so many times. There's 2 places that I always get stuck. I will tell you about them when we get to them. A button! I love buttons. I love strange buttons. You never know what they do. What's up here? Circly boy, and down there was triangle with wiggle through it. A strange enamel fragment. This one, because we can't see the door over there, it gives us markers for where to line it up so that we can open this. Helpful. Ah, you'll remember this from the room 3. There's something strange about that aperture. We're going in there. Where we went inside. Everything. Just everything. Alright. Oh, yes, yes, I remember what we're doing here. Up, over. Good enough. Down. Okay. Good enough. Come on, let's go. We're making something work. The handle of a model pump. And, since we're done with this part, it helpfully folds itself away. What a nice desk. I love how those close. Okay. Now let's go enjoy the handle of a model pump. On a pump. This is it. It's so little and cute. I love the dollhouse details. Just in case we were confused about where that water was going, it's going in there. I do appreciate that, though. Alright. We got a glass bottle. I wonder if there's a message inside. Spoiler, I already know the answer to that. It's a torn photograph. Don't need anything about the bottle. A bit wet over here, though. We should look out. Alright. We don't need anything else from in there for a second. We're going right back up here. Because there's a picture. Now, here's the thing about this picture. There we go. XS. Weird double letter J. X. S. Weird double letter J. Those are not the names of those symbols. They are alchemical symbols, very probably. I know I've gotten this far in the room series and I haven't, like, actually looked up if those are alchemical symbols. I just assume that they are at this point, if I'm being honest. Okay, we got a train. Choo-choo. Okay, that needs cow catcher. Oh, actually, what am I doing? It needs a wheel. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. I remember exactly what I'm doing here. Right. What I'm trying to do here, as I recall, is get this into that. And I don't remember super well how that was done. Never mind. I remembered exactly how it was done. More or less. Button! A metal stud. Do. A metal rod. Got a lot of rods and studs around here today. Okay. Okay. That's a metal grill. We're just building a train. Choo-choo, everybody. Oh, yes, right. I'd forgotten. There's a... Gotta actually extend the little guy. An L-shaped connector. My goodness. Alright, I think this is the thing for the... Yeah, it is. Alright, everybody. There we go. Alright, now while the train's thinking about its life and its choices, and we get aboard, we are going to come back to this next time. I will see you all next Thursday. We're going to play some more of The Room. This is one of my favorite games. I love it a lot, and I hope you're reasonably enjoying yourselves. This is going to be real good. If you want to see me play other video games, I play Monster Sanctuary on Wednesdays. And if you want to come see me play games live, come visit me over on Twitch. I'm Fyerluna there, and I also play competitive Splatoon. So come visit me there. We are also currently, at time of recording, playing Mario RPG and Guild Wars 2. Alright, I will see you over there.